The co-director, Tom Wheeler, he was unfortunate enough to paralyse his arm in a mountain bike accident around about 11-12 years ago. Since then, from day one from waking up in hospital, he's been committed to try and find a solution that gets him back on the bike at a competitive level again. So our business, Ride Adapt Limited, develops adaptive cycling products aimed at mountain bikers and motocross racers, and they allow people with upper limb disabilities to ride at a higher performance level. So our challenges centre around developing products that are designed to be produced in low volumes. We really needed the perspectives of someone else's design expertise to make our products perform a lot better than they were and to introduce them to the market more rapidly.
Ride Adapt, they've developed arm orthoses assembled from largely 3D printed components that allow riders to stabilise their upper trunk and help with steering whilst riding. And we were presented with the challenge of standardising key elements and features.
The partnership sport both the rigour of research into fundamental materials and mechanics to our knowledge of design and manufacturing processes that we already had. It brought different perspectives that we wouldn't have really considered otherwise. So PDR have been really invaluable in that aspect.
So the key outcome of the project is development and proof of principle of a new standard hinge and damper subsystem that requires very little adjustment for it to be incorporated into the full orthoses. This considerably increases the speed of manufacturing and assembly, whilst easing customization and adaptability.
The overview objectives of the Academic Industry Partnership, it's a scheme to support academia and industry working together and to provide innovation support in particular, especially to those companies in the Cardiff region who really perhaps have had challenging reasons before where they couldn't engage in that type of work.
The academic experts, combined with their knowledge of product design, have been truly invaluable. We needed to roll it back to the fundamentals of mechanics, biomechanics and materials to bring that new perspective that we didn't really have before. So the project's been a really useful enabler for that and to accelerate the product development.
They're a very capable company designing and manufacturing quite a technical piece of equipment with some very interesting engineering challenges around it. I think they'd come to a little bit of a plateau about where they could take that and moving past where they are now. I think being able to deploy some of the expertise here, some of the tools, has really helped to take that design that they've got to the next level. We've taken it to a fairly advanced concept stage. It's really down to them now to execute that through to manufacture, but it could be game-changing for them.